is up? You guys know the drill. What is going down? Doing some lab testing. Where are you from, Nilo? What's your story? About what? There's a lot of stories. Are you into any podcast right now? At the moment? Or do I am into podcast stuff. What's your favorite hobby right now? You do. Are you type of allergy early or late? Sometimes late, but I mostly be early. What could you give a 60-minute talk on with zero notice? What kind of question is that? What's your go-to after work drink? After work, coffee or frappuccinos or refreshers. I do like those drinks. What's keeping you busy these days? YouTube and work. Did you have a favorite pet growing up? No, I don't really have a favorite pet, but I did have pets when I was growing up. Did you start working right after finishing school? No, I actually had my first job kind of like during school. Do you believe in fate? No. Do you cook? Yes. Do you have a favorite holiday? Christmas and my birthday. It's my birthday. Are you more of work to live or live to work kind of person? I'm more like work to live because I like to work things. Um, do you have a favorite type of exercise? Uh, exercise. I don't have a favorite type, no. What made you decide to work you're doing correctly? I don't know. Like this video if you like this angle better. How different was your life 5 years ago? 5 years ago, I'm 23. I would probably be like around 18. How did you deal with people you don't like? Put them in a dumpster. How do you relax after a hard day at the office? I don't work at the office, but I would like to sometime. How do you separate your work life from your home life? That's easy. This is my home life right now. How often do you play sports? How often? Right now? None. I do have motion ball coming up in March. If all jobs paid $20,000, what job would you want to have? YouTube. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would you want it to be? I would actually say Dwayne Johnson. What is one personal rule that you will never break? What is one personal rule that you'll never break? I don't know that one. I don't have an answer for that. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength. If you could live in any decade, what would it be? 1948. If you could teach one thing to everyone, what would it be? YouTube. If you could win a medal for any sport, real or fake, what would it be? Curling. If you had $1 billion, would you, what would your dream house look like? I actually don't have an answer for that. If you never had to sleep, what would you do with all the extra time? Make music and YouTube. Uh, uh, uh. If you suddenly became a master at a skill, what would it be? Karate. If you were a king, queen of a small nation, what crazy stuff would you do? Don't answer. I don't have an answer for that. If you were planning a heist, who would be in your crew? Mark. I can say that. What was the last thing you read? A car magazine. What are you likely wrong about, my life? I'm a Joseph and a pastor, so yeah. What are you looking forward to in the coming weeks? Most of all, what are you most likely to be famous for? YouTube, of course, because I'm at 38 subscribers, almost at 40, and I can make this go to a higher level. What are you most looking forward to the next 5 years? Probably to get 500 subscribers on this channel. What are you what are you super interested in the most people have ever heard of? I'm more interested in making business. What awesome thing did you do that no one saw? That I'm awesome? I am awesome. I was on TV. What big or small lifestyle change have you been meaning to make? Probably making my YouTube team. What is one event in your life that made you who you are today? Don't have an answer for that. What book universe would you most like to live in? Marvel. What career advice would you give to your younger self? Keep up the good work. What city would you want to move to? Vegas. Have you ever burned any bridges? No. Sorry about that. What do people usually come to you for help with? They just come up to me and ask, what do you consider to be your best garage sale find? Probably hockey cards, something haunted, superheroes, and a lot of cool things. What do you hope never changes? My life. What do you listen to on your commute to work? Whoever is in charge. What was your first job like? Working on boats. What do you think everyone should try once? I would actually say, uh, get a job at like has an FBI. What do you think is the best way a person can spend their time? Making videos on their YouTube channel. What everyday activity will you turn into a professional sport? Dodgeball. What hobby have you always wanted to get into? Making robots. What is a small thing that makes your day better? Probably building up things on my YouTube channel. What is one possession you can't live without? My phone. What is one thing no one realizes about you? Doing things old school. What is one thing that people wouldn't believe was true about you? I've been on TV and the podcast. What is one thing you want to remember for? A legend on YouTube. What is one thing you wish you could go back and redo? My grandfather's death. I would actually go back and redo, help my grandfather not to die. Actually, I would go back and help my grandfather out more. What is something challenging that you're working through it now? YouTube team? What is something that a lot of people love, but you just don't get? Probably some couple of YouTube videos I actually just don't get. What is something you like pe- you think people should see at least once in their lives? TV. What is one thing you spend the most time thinking about? You making YouTube videos. What is your favorite type of movie? Action. What job did you think you'd be amazing at? Carrying heavy stuff. What makes you laugh no matter what? About butt stuff. It makes me laugh. What movie best describes your life? The Riverdale. What takes up your time? Eating. What would you What would be your dream car? Let me get it. I like going fast. What's your dream job? YouTube. Dog or cat? Dog. Netflix or YouTube? Both. But if I had to pick, YouTube. Phone call or text? Phone call. Toast or eggs? Eggs. Facebook or Twitter? Facebook. Big party. Work hard or play hard? Work hard. Nice car or nice home and tractor?